And I'm Brandy.
And welcome to the Everything Pink Show. Today we've got a really fun show. We're going to talk about FASB's 157 to 159, and we've got some super special guests too. Brandy, why don't you get us started?
Thanks, Bridget. As many of you know, FASB 157 deals with fair value measurements. To get some insight on this, we decided to hit the streets to see what people thought about this. So let's take a look at a segment we taped earlier this week. Roll it, guys.
So, how would you define fair value?
Well, I think it would have to do with the price that you receive when you sell something, rather than what you're paying for it.
What do you think of when you think of fair value?
I think it has to be in a normal type situation. I mean, it can't be forced.
Who should be considered when determining fair value?
It would need to be market participants, people who understand what they're doing and are used to trading.
What do you think of fair value?
Well, it's, like when you go to buy a new video game and the price is insanely outrageous. But if you go back 2 weeks later, when it's on sale now, that's a fair value.
Excuse me, sir, that's property of the Everything Pink Show.
That was so much fun. So, to recap, fair value is the price that would be received to sell an asset or paid to transfer a liability in an orderly transaction between market participants at the measurement date. And now it's time for the pink food part of our show. What are you fixing us today, Brandy?
Gee, I've got all kinds of yummy food here, Bridget. Today I'm going to share some perfect pink pick-me-up snacks. Whenever you feel an energy low coming on, just reach for one of these treats. We've got pink grapefruit, pink strawberry, tiny wheats, and pink lemonade. Let me tell you about the 3 valuation techniques used in determining fair value while I'll fix a quick snack. First, we have the market approach, which uses prices and other information of comparable market transactions. Then we have the income approach, and this uses future cash flows. And finally, we have the cost approach, which is simply based on the replacement price. Which technique you use will depend on the circumstances. Now for our treat, I'm using something really special today to jazz up my pink pick-me-up deliciously, pink milk. Try it, you'll like it.
Delivery services provided by UPPS, the United Pink Parcel Service. What can pink do for you today?
Now, to get a little more insight on this topic, we've invited a very special guest, a CPA, to talk to us about using the techniques for fair value measurement.
So let's give a warm pink welcome to Penny Periwinkle, CPA, who will explain the application of fair value. Welcome to our show.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here. I'd like to
Excuse me, Penny. Brandy, we can fix this.
Fix what?
Your outfit, it's just not pink.
Just a second now. Now this won't hurt a bit.
That's pretty, Bridget.
It's perfect, Brandy.
Wow, I'm tickled pink. It's lovely. Now where was I? Oh, yes. Let's talk about application of fair value. For consistency, the valuation techniques have been given a hierarchy.
So how does it work?
Well, you'll begin with level 1, which are quoted prices. When you can find a market price, that's what you use. In absence of that, you move on to level 2, where you look at observable prices that are not quoted. In other words, similar items. And when that fails, you have to go to level 3, which involves assumptions and models.
Thanks so much for your perceptive insight. And I have one more question, Penny. What exactly does CPA stand for?
Well, I'd say it stands for Certified Pink Accountant.
We'll be back right after this.
I just love
So much better.
Travel arrangements for the Everything Pink Show provided by Jet Pink.
I'm here at the Metropolitan Zoo to discuss FASB 158. This statement deals with pensions. The employees here, like in any company, want to make sure that when it's time for their retirement, the funds are there. And FASB 158 requires an entity to show the difference between the plan asset and benefit obligation. Gains or losses on the over or underfunded amount will go into comprehensive income for businesses and as a separate line item for not-for-profit entities. Okay, so maybe that's not really why I'm here at the zoo today. I'm here to welcome a brand new addition to our zoo's family, the pink elephant.
Now it's time for one of my favorite pink parts of the show, the Pink Pop Quiz.
So Brandy, what's our question for today?
Our question of the day deals with FASB 159, the fair value option for financial assets and financial liabilities. And the question is, what is the option?
Wow, good question. Can you give us some hints?
I'd be pleased to. Is it answer A, a selection from the buffet? B, the opportunity to buy stock? C, do I go with the pink pantsuit or the pink dress? Or D, entities may choose to measure eligible items at fair value at specified election dates.
Gee, that is a tough one. Why don't we get some help from our audience? What do you think, audience?
D.
That's right, way to go.
Guests on the Everything Pink Show receive Pink Cow Energy Drink. Pink Cow gives you wings.
And now, we've come to the part of the show that you've all been patiently waiting for. It's our pink pleasure to introduce you to our super special guest today, the Governor of California, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's such an honor to have you on our show.
And I just love your outfit.
I know many people out there have referred to me as the Green Governor, but today for you ladies, I've gone pink.
So Arnold, can you give us some insight on applying the fair value option?
Well, first of all, you have to know what items are eligible. It would apply to most recognized financial assets and liabilities, firm commitments, certain insurance contracts, and a host financial instrument separated from an embedded derivative.
I'm assuming this option will need to be treated the same for all financial instruments.
Oh, no! Actually, you'll have to treat them on an instrument by instrument basis. In other words, you could have identical instruments where one is treated at fair value and one is not.
But won't that cause confusion on the financial statements?
It could. However, you are required to separate the items and indicate how they are being treated.
Well, Arnold, thanks for your insight. Now, would you help us with our top favorite pink things list?
Actually, I was hoping you would ask because I brought my own cards with me.
Really?
Yes, I love this part of the show. May I do the honors?
It would be our pleasure.
This is my top 3 favorite things. My favorite musical group is Pink Floyd. My favorite cartoon, The Pink Panther. My favorite movie, Purple Rain. The Green Mile. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Wait. The Blue Lagoon. No, I can find it. I'm sure. I know what it is. Pretty in Pink.
Well, that's it for today's show
Join us again next week for more.
of the Everything Pink Show.
Are you going to be teaching as well?